Hello guys, and welcome to MX5 World Sim Series 2023 season, round 3 out of 10. And today we are driving around Virginia International Raceway. So yeah, last time around we were driving in very short track, Silverstone National I guess, but this time it's totally different story, so this is pretty much like double the length of that track. But due to the rules of the league, this grid is also going to be very huge, over 50 cars starting this race, so it's going to be very interesting. And before we go to the actual race start, let's jump back to my qualifying session very quickly. So as you may have noticed, I was starting way back in grid. So in qualifying I had one poor bank lap down, and this is now my second lap in qualifying. As I approached this double right-hander, I made a mistake. And straight to the wall I go, right there. And that was a qualifying ending contact right there, so yeah, I made a mistake first square. Had to settle for this starting position right now. There wasn't time left to go to the pits and fix the car. It's a very short qualifying session, only 3 laps, so 10 minutes. Anyway, back to the race start. Behind me actually there were also a couple of very fast drivers. Maybe they made a mistake on their own qualifying session as well. In front of me I can see both of my teammates, Aman Alpakus and Michael Ellet, who also managed to get there, who also managed to qualify to the first split. Always good to see my teammates doing well. Also it means that there's a higher possibility that we will score good points for the team this evening. And that's one of my main objectives for the season, just doing well as a team. I know I'm not like fighting for the championship title this year, so mainly focusing on the team points. Okay, so the race is about to start. Red lights, and away we go. As you can see, I am short shifting to second gear straight away, so that I was letting those cars behind me get past by. I knew they were much faster than me, so I felt like the sooner they get past by me, the better. We're now about to approach the first corner. Over 50 cars trying to navigate this corner, so I was expecting something to happen. I see some smoke there on the right hand side of me. A lot of contact in front, cars going very slowly. Actually, I wasn't planning to go on a crash, but I just somehow I managed to do it. Then this one car was actually reversing in front of me. I had to stop pretty much and let this whole mess to unfold itself. Very unlucky and unfortunate stuff for me, but at least my car was in a good condition, and just need to keep my head down and focus on the remaining race. So yeah, I wasn't too worried about the start, because I knew this track is very unforgiving. If you get a little off track, it's usually a long excursion on the crash, and it's a long race anyway. Okay, this car is going very slowly. Maybe he's having some sort of damage, so let's go and get one overtake there. And this is still an opening lap. Back straight, this red car on the right hand side is going very slowly, so I thought he was also having a damage, so easy overtake for me there. And this is now lap 2, starting lap 2, and I was actually maybe wrong. This red car is right there behind me, although I made a mistake the last few corners, but it seems like this red car is in a good condition. Maybe he was having off track that caused him to go slowly through the back straight, because now he is having good pace, trying to make a move on me, but I was holding defensive inside line to the first corner and managed to hold on to my position. As we are now coming to this left-hander, I don't really know what happens. I just lost the control completely there. Maybe I was steering too aggressively to the left, as if I was throwing the back end almost like sideways there, and maybe my tires weren't on the right temperature. Also this advanced setup is of course easier to spin around, but yeah, I just made a mistake there. I'm just happy that I didn't hit the car behind me. But yeah, spinning on my own wasn't exactly what I needed right now, but what can I do? it is done and I just need to focus now. I said to myself, and now I don't even need to pull out good lap times anymore. I just need to stay on track and be consistent the remaining race. And after that little incident, I was trying to regroup my thoughts, regroup myself, and I found myself behind this car as we are coming to the back straight. This is lap 3 by the way. So yeah, I wasn't quite sure if this car is having some sort of damage. It seems like he's having good pace, so I'm just trying to use all the draft that there is to use. And then it seems like he's holding the right hand side, so I move to the left. And I probably need to make my move to the roller coaster, which I don't fancy doing. It's hard enough to go there by myself. But here we go. Ooh, a little sideways there. Overshot this right-hander just a little bit. But yeah, survived. That's a very hard corner for me. I think it's due to the fact that when you go like over that little bump, the car gets lighter and it's very easy to lose control. I was always trying to apply a little bit throttle as I was braking, just, you know, preventing the back end slipping away from me. I don't know if that's even a proper driving style, but that's how I did. Anyway, that was a proper overtake, something positive, and every point counts. And this is now multiple laps later, lap 7. I found myself behind this Nordcloud car, Christian Hinch, who I think I was actually driving against him in the first race as well. And yeah, their team is actually very close to our team in team standings, so it gave me a little bit like extra boost, or at least gave me some sort of interest in this battle. As we are going this straight, oh well, technically it's straight, you go flat out. As we are going through this straight, I noticed he's going very slowly. I was catching him quite fast, so I thought he was probably having some sort of damage. So I just gonna wait the back straight and make my move there. But now, here I made a little mistake, this left-hander, so I lost quite a lot of time compared to him. So let's see if I can actually catch him during the back straight. Of course it helps that he's missing the front bumper, and thus he's having a lot of like a drag due to the air resistance. So yeah, I would have liked to be a little bit closer to him, but let's see, it also helps that I'm having a front bumper and the aerodynamics is working properly. Actually, yeah, I am catching him. Let's see if I can make my move. Again, to this roller coaster. I don't really like it, but I need to do it. We are going a little bit sideways side there. Yeah. And there it is. So yeah, a good move by me. I have to say that. But then it's not over yet. So we are coming to this right-hander, and I almost lost, like very close there. Oh, there it goes. And that will give him a chance to get his position back straight away. So I was just holding this like defensive inside line. Let him take the outside line. And let's see what happens. We are going side by side as we are coming to the first corner. Luckily nobody's coming out of the pits right now. I'm just trying to somehow find where to brake. He's there outside, actually carrying quite a lot of speed. Still side by side. So yeah, he's not giving his position easy though, even though he's having a broken car, so good driving by him, I have to say that. And so I thought during the race, I thought like, okay, so be it then. If you wanna fight, let's fight. Just kidding. It's good driving and fun times, honestly. I was having a lot of fun driving against him. Okay, and round 2. Same story, same situation. Let's see. So yeah, I moved to the left again. This time I am much more in front of him before we even actually approach these corners, so a little bit better situation for me now. I just need to really focus on this last few corners so that I don't do the same mistake again. Yeah, at least it was better. I don't know, wasn't maybe optimal. Speaking about optimal, I didn't even notice during the race that I was having this delta bar on my screen all the time. Like, I always turn it off before the race, but somehow I just forgot it now. But I thought it would be distraction for me, but I wasn't even paying attention to it. But yeah, that was the overtake, and the race is about to end soon, so let's see if still something happens. Yeah, so a couple laps later, I wasn't really getting away from Christian behind me. I think he was just driving faster than me, but I was having a better car. I think it's this lap when we are going to this double right-hander before the back straight. I think this is where he makes a mistake. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going maybe a little defensive here. He actually cut the grass outside and spun, and that will make my life much more easier. So yeah, that was the race pretty much. This now last few corners of the race, and at the end of the day I finished in 26th position, and my teammate Michael Elliott finished in front of me in 25th. Did I say it right? So I got 26th, Michael 25th. So very good end result for the team, and even though my race didn't go as planned, the end result is still something that I can be satisfied with, and I think it was due to the fact that a lot of cars were also having misfortune, and a lot of people were actually disconnecting the race, so I was just getting a lot of free points tonight, but what can I do? So yeah, the next race is in 1 month, as always, and I think it's in Oran Park, so a little bit shorter track then. But at this point I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye bye.